If you have a technical problem with your, if your mail-in ballot is rejected because of a technical problem, do you have a chance to be able to correct that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a number of technical questions around absentee voting. So I think what I'd like to do is just kind of walk step by step from like the first day to the last day.
Okay, go for it.
And if I'm missing something, folks, please just like keep jumping in on it. But so you either go on our website or fill out a paper form and mail it in to apply for an absentee ballot. You then receive one in the mail, you fill it out, you vote it, you send it in. If you want to drop it off, I remember somebody asking a question about drop-offs. You have each county has a designated county elections office. You can always drop your ballot off at that office. In some places, like Hennepin County is obviously very different than other places. I can drop mine off at the City of Richfield City Hall versus Hennepin County. That is true with some cities throughout the state, but you can find on our website the locations where you are eligible to drop off your ballot. You cannot take your ballot that is all set, mail absentee, and drop it off at your polling place on election day. You cannot do that. You have to drop it off at the county or city location. You can drop it off at the county or city location on election day, but you can't do it at your local polling place. Now, if you receive this ballot and you decide, I don't actually want to vote absentee, I lost the ballot, I can't find it, I want to wait until election day, there's not an outbreak in my county, I want to go to my polling location, you can just take that thing, drop it in the trash, and go to your polling place on election day and vote. If your ballot is received by your elections office, your name will be marked as having voted absentee on the roster when you get to your polling place on election day. So if you already turned in an absentee ballot and you show up at your polling place, they'll say, no, you already voted absentee. But if you request one and don't turn it in, that won't show up. So you can just go to your polling location on election day and fill it out there. Now, if something else goofy happens and you want them to send a new ballot to your house and there's time for that, you can call your local folks and just say you want to spoil your first ballot and ask them to send you a new one. There are a lot of options through there. I think that was kind of covering all the technical components of that I saw. And then Patty, you know technical rules much better than I do. So do you have anything else you want to add into that space, or does anyone else have a missing question, a missing technical question around that?
Well, I can add from the local level. So when at the county, you know, those ballots come in every day and the election staff goes through them. And if there's something wrong, if you forgot to sign it, they're going to be sending you a new one. So it's an automatic. It's a huge job. They do it all day long, it seems like. But that's the first thing they do when they get their mail is look for anything that's not going to be accepted. And then they'll send it back to you. They'll send you a new one and tell you, I think all the counties do it. I used to take pictures and say, this is what you forgot, you know, and send that to you so that they could redo it again. But you have to revote the ballot and everything. They just destroy what you sent if they don't destroy it, but it goes into a box for 24 months.